I'm here today with the Ruger Security 6, which is kind of the predecessor to the Ruger GP100 that you'll see today. It's Andrew with Jancguns if you haven't figured it out by now. So, older gun, made in the 70s. They don't make them anymore. This is the 4-inch barreled model. I believe they made a 6-inch, but I'm not totally sure on that. If anybody knows, correct me on that. Do a quick safety check here and we'll look, and it is unloaded. I like revolvers. They're simple. There's not a whole lot that goes wrong with them. This has been no exception. I've had this for a few years now. It just has the standard adjustable sights like you'll see on a lot of revolvers and a black front sight on there, so you can see that it's just like the sights on a lot of other guns. And I thought about painting that just for target shooting, just to make it a little bit easier. But these have always been known as really well built guns. Put quite a few rounds through this thing, some hot ones included, and I've never had a problem with it. As far as Rugers versus Smith & Wessons, you know, I'm not a gunsmith. I've been told things by gunsmiths, and I've been told things by other people about, you know, build quality and quality of steel used by Ruger and Smith & Wesson and Taurus as well. I've had some, you'll see a lot of stuff out there on the internet about how, you know, there are Ruger only loads for certain guns because Rugers are a little bit more overbuilt and can handle some of the hotter stuff, which I've actually had a gunsmith tell me that as well. Not at all bad mouthing a Smith & Wesson, not at all. I've owned one or two of them. They've been great guns, and again, I'm just kind of repeating some of the stuff I've heard and some of the lore that is discussed often out there on the internet. If anybody knows that stuff, if anybody is a gunsmith or has a relative who is, we'd certainly like to hear your take on it. 6 rounds, just like most other 357s of this size. I've got the wood grips on here right now. I've kind of got the itch lately to just throw some rubber ones on there, just to kind of make it more comfortable. I'd kind of like, you know, I do a lot of semi-auto shooting and a good amount of rifle shooting, and with the revolvers, especially a 357 mag, it's not that the recoil is unmanageable. When you shoot a gun with a rubber grip, it does make it just a little bit more manageable and make it a little bit easier to do follow-up shots and stuff like that. If anybody, the Hogue ones are the ones that you see on every gun, and I've got a Hogue on one of my 1911s. It's a great grip. If anybody knows of any other grips and would like to recommend one, please, I'd be all ears to hear what people have to say about that. I'll be doing a video on this gun as well in the near future on just a field strip. It's just, you know, where you take the grips off, pull the hammer out, pull the spring out, pull the cylinder off, pull the trigger assembly out, and clean the gun thoroughly. And this is a blued gun. I'm touching it with oil on my hand, so I'll probably wipe it off before I put it away. So I just kind of wanted to share that gun with you and what I thought of it and kind of what I've got on there. We'd like to hear what you think as well. So let us know. And this has been Andrew with Jancguns. Stay tuned for our other videos and subscribe to our channel. Thanks and have a great day.